Hello and welcome again to an exciting educational video today. This is Dr. Luisito Masanga at your service. Shout out and thank you very much to those students from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao who are faithfully and consistently watching my educational video. To these students, a warm round of applause to all of you. Mabuhay! Today, we are going to discuss about product matrix, and this is series number 2 because we are going to discuss product engagement. Let us continue. Our learning outcomes for product engagement. Number 1, at the end of the tutorial video, students will be able to learn the different key performance indicators for product engagement metrics to monitor product development performance. Number 2, understand the common key performance indicator used in engagement matrix of the product. Again, product matrix is very important for product managers, entrepreneurs, and businessmen because it tells you how the product is performing, and these are key performance indicators for product development process. Remember that this product metrics serves as key performance indicator, same analogy as a driver having a car dashboard will help the driver monitor how the system of his car is doing. Like for example, water temperature, oil pressure, air pressure, fuel condition, and so forth. Now, there are two categories for product metrics. The first series was about product economic metrics, and this time we are going to discuss about product engagement metrics. So let us start. The first product engagement metric is Net Promoter Score, NPS. It's a measure of how likely customers are to recommend your product to others. This is also being used not only for product but also for companies, no? How companies, employees, prospective applicants are to recommend the company. So, Net Promoter Score is calculated by first surveying customers on how likely they are to recommend the product to others. So, that is in a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest. So, let's take, for example, this figure. There are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 respondents that was surveyed. All right? Using a Likert scale of 1 to 10. All right. So, once you have the data, the Net Promoter Score can easily be subtracted. You count all the percentage of detractors that are responses 6 below. So, let us say, for example, these are the detractors. Meaning to say, they score 6 below. Okay? Now, the promoters are this side. And the promoters, the responses are 9 to 10. So you get the percentage of the detractors and promoters, and then you subtract it. And then you will have your Net Promoter Score. And 7 and 8 are called the fence shifters. Okay? And they are not used. We are just concerned with promoters and the detractors. Okay? The promoters are having a scale of 9 to 10. Okay. So that is the metrics. It is how likely customers are to recommend the use of your product to others. The second product engagement metrics is active users. Active users measures the number of users who actually use the product during a certain period. Active users provides a more accurate measure of a product's user base. Number three, the optimal time period for measuring active users could be daily, weekly, or it depends how often a user is expected to use the product. So in this example, this is a monthly active users. Okay? You can see that this is a, a US-based company that have international and domestic, which is inside the US. So you can see here that this one is yearly, okay? And this one is also yearly in the United States. This one is international, and this one is on a weekly basis. So you can see the monthly active users of this example. So you have different quarters of the year, no, on the horizontal axis. Okay. All right. So again, active users, it measures the number of actual users or active users who are actually using the product during a certain period. And the frequency of this monitoring depends on the company. The third one is product engagement metric is session length. What is this? Session length measures how long a user typically uses a product at a time and provides insight into how much a user enjoys the experience of using the product, no? Customer experience. To calculate session length, you first calculate the session length for all sessions by subtracting the start time from the end time. Then, you take the average of all the session length within each period. It is common to remove sessions that are shorter than a few seconds since this may be accidents by the user or be a BOTS crawling your page or application. This example is an average for a mobile session. You can see that on gaming, it has 7.55 session length, no? Followed by entertainment and media. And the lowest is this one. So that is the third product engagement metric, which is session length. The fourth metric is number sessions. Number sessions is a measure on how often users use the product in a given period of time. Generally, the same time period as the active users metric. Like session length, there is a rule. No? Here, the rule is, if the number of sessions is low, then the product may not be capturing user needs well. So, the perception of the customer is that the product is not beneficial to them. It is not solving their problem. So again, product engagement metrics gives an opportunity for the company and entrepreneur to take necessary continuous improvement program. These are metrics so that they know how the product is performing well in the market. Like for example, this example, it has a number of sessions per user of 1.3. These are the quantity of users, these are the quantity of new users, and this is the length of the session. This is the pages per session, and here is the, the page news, okay? The page reviews, right? So you can see here that the number of sessions per user is 1.30. And the last product engagement metrics is feature usage. This metric measures the percentage of users who use the different product features, no? The percentage, no? That uses different product features. This can help product managers, product leaders prioritize the features that are most important to the active users and end users and potentially remove or deprioritize features that aren't used. Beautiful, right? Again, to calculate feature usage for a given period of time, just divide the number of users who use the feature by the total number of users. So this one, you can see the different uh, category of the users, and the x-axis are this one. Okay? Again, just to reiterate, this product metrics aims to give the business, the product leaders, the product managers, continuous improvement, business performance, product development process. Again, our reference for this discussion is this one. And thank you very much again for my religious viewers, students. Always keep safe. Thank you for subscribing, sharing, and hitting the bell notification. Till next time, thank you so much.